We are back live on the internet, streaming seemingly only roguelikes these days. Just happens to be what I'm playing. This is not a roguelike exclusive channel, although with the direction things are going, sure seems like it. We've got the silly playlist for silly people to put us in the mood, to help smooth out those brain wrinkles from that last devastating run of Jupiter Hell. And I was like, am I gonna play Path of Acra or am I gonna play Jupiter Hell? We had a successful run of Path of Acra. Jupiter Hell, I want to play it again because, you know, it's that one more run thing. I'm like, I was denied a victory, so now we've got to play it again. I won't keep playing it if I'm getting very frustrated by it, but I wanted to. Of all the games that I could play, I really, and also with a roguelike where there's so much to learn about it, it can get confusing if you try to split it up. You won't build as much on the successes of your previous runs because you'll forget things. Well, anyway, here we are. Back in Jupiter Hell, our last run, a disappointing failure. Seemingly, this is me being biased. We were seemingly sniped behind a wall by a boss that we've never seen before, and I thought I got behind cover, but I guess either the enemy can see through walls and attack through walls, or I had some debuff I didn't realize that was damaging me constantly, or I actually was visible to them and it just didn't look like it based on the 3D view. That 3D view, it can really deceive you. You can really think that you can or can't see something. But I guess what I should have realized is, if you can see them, generally speaking, they can see you. You have to remember that facing is not a thing in the game. The mechanics don't depend on it. So I guess I just realized, like, if I could see the boss, they could probably see me. So I had so many tools for dealing with them I should have used. But that was that run, and this is this run. I think we are going to stick with medium for now. Am I a turn-based roguelike veteran? I've certainly played my fair share, but given that we didn't win on medium, I'm gonna go ahead and say, yeah, and we're going to stick with Marine. That's what we know. So we were Doomer Guy. What should our name be now? We were Doom Guy, Doomed Guy, Doomer Guy. And now, I don't know. Having to be creative on a stream, it's very difficult. Doomist.
I don't like the looks of this.
Okay, so remember, we are back at square one, which has the benefit of, what are we going to do with our build? So one thing that I've been learning, in some roguelikes, the items define the run. But in Jupiter Hell, you pretty much get like a fairly kind of predictable distribution of items so far that I've seen. So rather than okay, I got this item, now we can, invest in these skills. Like, it seems more like you go in with a set plan of what you want your builds to be. And when I think about it, there are other roguelikes that are like that too. Like, a lot of them are kind of like that. Like with Crawl, you pretty much have your path to victory figured out from the start. Like what am I even live? Yes. Theoretically. Like you know exactly what skills you're going to take, and you know how to get the items that you need in order to win. I kind of that's something I like about a lot of, maybe it's more common with roguelites, where fortune determines how your build is going to go and you need to adapt. But for the most part, it seems like we just have to figure out our build. So, I had some complaints about Gunslinger. Like, it was really great having dual wielding. We made a mistake going with Vampire, probably. We were getting some health regen, but we were not getting the full benefit of this because we could not really reliably melee enemies. Actually, our build was pretty decent. We would probably do okay if we were to repeat the run and go for the same build. But is that fun? Is that what we want to do? How about instead we shoot ourselves in the foot by trying something new? And I swear, if I hear that mic distort one more time, I have it too close maybe. So, what do we want to build towards? Usually I think of, what is the first master trait that we want? So I really liked the dodging because that took pressure away from me having to manage armor. I thought that was really cool. So that potentially makes Onslaught a good one. So this is a shotgun launchers build. Bullet Storm is auto pistol. What does auto mean? Automatics. Pistol and SMG. Vampire is somewhat melee focused, and Survivor is just a survivability. So that's a pretty interesting one. I like that. I'm tempted to go with that. So we can't die unless we start our turn below 25 health. And if no enemies are in sight, you regenerate up to 25% health. That's pretty cool. So let's try that. The other thing I like about that is I want to use a variety of weapons. I kind of liked that the dual wielding build restricted how much we have to think about what weapons to equip, because at some point you just kind of get sick of shuffling, having to make decisions about like what gear to take and what to leave. It can just get kind of tedious, but so that's going to happen a bit more with going for Survivor. But we get Hell Runner and Tough as Nails, two survivability focused abilities. So that's great. The thing about Hell Runner, though, is we have to dodge. We have to move to dodge. So we're going to want to make sure that we are moving somewhat frequently, which makes you want to take Onslaught. Actually, Onslaught, you automatically fire at nearest enemy when moving. So Onslaught penalizes our dodge until we level it up fully. That's pretty cool. Well, let's just get through this first floor here without... See that 2 hit? Ah, so disappointing. He saw us, right? Well, we saw him. There's drones too. Do the drones... I don't know what they do. Also, why is... Oh, I guess it's just a pillar. Wow. Somehow we didn't take a hit that entire time. Definitely we'll pick up the shotgun. Revolver, why not? I don't like melee. I don't want melee weapons. Oh, there's a crowbar. The Gordon Freeman special. That's interesting. Zombie Bane. Ah, yes. The references don't stop. So I think I'll go in with the revolver for now. Although the pistol has a little bit better range. We're going into somewhere very cramped. Shotgun also makes sense. Exactly.
Seems to be the last of them, for now.
Fighting is important. Okay, so Hell Runner or Tough as Nails in order to get Survivor. I think I like Hell Runner. Nothing like not getting hit at all in the first place. Could pick up that orb, but the overheal would go away. I think that's how it works. I wonder if there's secret areas in this game. Like in Binding of Isaac, you can blow up walls. Excellent. A better combat pistol. Damage against high-tier enemies, which is not explained what that means, so thanks. And bonus damage after a move. What does high tier mean, game? Are you gonna do anywhere at all? Do you tell me what that is? No, Although maybe if we have this and we're aiming at them, it'll tell us. And bonus damage after move. Okay, so that is a great synergy with our build, Hellrunner, so far. I mean, our build isn't really Hellrunner focused, but Hellrunner is seems like a great ability in general. Obviously, every ability has its bad matchups. So we've got these exits. I wish I knew more about what to make of these. I guess they're just kind of like different areas that can show up, and you know that there's going to be things in them, so... In Memur Habitat L1, there's some code. Terminal Valhalla Terminal... Shop in Callisto. So this is letting us know where certain things are. And the elevator to Callisto Mines needs a multi-tool. Okay, well... I can't say that I'm going to remember any of that stuff. Oh. I should not have let them move twice. Well, we're going to be clearing these floors out. We're not going to be doing anything else until that is done. So let's focus on that. Bit slow acting, aren't they? I guess that's what confused me. And I need to be using that adrenaline. Set me up for that one. Done yet? Got a grenade launcher here. Let's give that a try. Instead of our...
The sugar-sweet kiss of heavy ordnance.
That's a weird line. That doesn't... Just bait him. We have auto rifles as well. Longer reload time, bigger magazine, 3 shots instead of 2. I think it doesn't quite make sense. It doesn't yet make sense for us to do an auto rifle. Considering the combat pistol we picked up seems to be pretty good. Does basic armor give a dodge penalty? Yes.
Out of ammo. Reload.
Wow. I should have just done this in the first place.
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfuckers.
Hit an SMG. Lower range. Still, I think what we have is fine. Well, we've got plenty of fresh armor here. I think we're done here. Just gotta explore the floor. All right. So there's something in Memur Habitat 1. If we can access a terminal and do something. Or we can go down to Callisto 3. Let's explore the branch. I think that's what you generally call those, is branches. And we refresh our... We should be healing a little bit each floor, right? That's a marine trait. Yes. Some long hallways here. Grenade launcher might be pretty decent if we encounter a bunch of enemies down a hallway. But if we go around a corner, that would not be so ideal. Memur Habitat. Gonna take Tough as Nails. Now we are locked in for Survivalist? Is that what it was called? Survivor. We're also a little bit faster thanks to Hellrunner, so outrunning enemies is something we can do. I don't understand how their aggro works or doesn't work. Another shiny pistol. Gotta move and shoot. Otherwise we're not going to be getting that dodge bonus. This is Doom, not Gears of War. This isn't a cover-based shooter. Cleaner 4. Let's see what that does. Bonus damage against low tier enemies. And this is just a regular pistol, not a combat pistol. And I think we'll stick with the grenade launcher. So this needs a multi-tool. We don't have one yet. That's to unlock some inmates in near Habitat 3 gained up on another one. There's no lights. Okay, so it'll be telling us a little bit what's up ahead. So let's try to hold on to a multi-tool so we can take advantage of that. And if the game doesn't give us one, there will be much raging and gnashing of teeth. Yeah, keep your distance from those guys. They explode. Nice. Hey, look, multi-tool. And a crowbar. They really want us to get the joke. So let's go ahead and spend it here. Oh, thank you for it stopped me from running when we encountered the enemy. That's awesome. Try to get some more distance. That was not a good play. I should have just switched to the shotgun. Oh, he's still alive. I just didn't understand how that health forecast was working. Like, it looked like, well, it was a bad place to engage all around. I probably should have just ran or switched to the shotgun. So we'll commit local changes, and we'll be ready on that adrenaline. And we'll also remember that sometimes enemies can appear
Wish I could mainline that shit.
They really got some good hits on us. Not going to be taking... Going to try to avoid taking risks. There's a lot of them.
Not enough fury.
So let's try the... How well is the grenade launcher going to do on them? It's slash damage as opposed to impact. And so is the shotgun. So slash is probably better. am I supposed to do?
Not dead yet.
What was I supposed to do? I guess I should have just run down the hallway. Wow, I wasn't expecting the sentry to be such a threat. Well, try again. Was not expecting the run to end that quickly. Ugh.
Where the hell is everyone?
And I'm gonna stick to the same plan. Ah, no. I didn't real. Okay, this is something that bothers me. Oh my god. What is this start? There's enemies everywhere. Now I know. Now we'll see all of the ways I got lucky on my first run. I was streaming playlists. My music was still going. Everything's just going wrong. I guess I just gotta respect the drones more. I wasn't respecting them enough last time. And we gotta run. Gotta run more. This is Doom. Shotguns in the face are a staple. And another thing is we kept getting surprised by enemies attacking us from areas that we already explored.
Armor up.
Well, I say we, but I kept getting surprised. Looks like this is the only way through. This is a interesting layout. Whoa. The spread on that shotgun was a little bit...
Bigger they are.
Yeah, I did definitely get lucky in quite a few situations in that first playthrough, so... Okay, got the enchanted armor. Increase melee damage. Oh great, just what we needed. Oh, and great, +1 inventory slot. Until we are forced to trade it out for something else. So I'm going to try to be better about running away, especially now that I have Hellrunner. The challenge is we have a little bit of a dodge penalty because we're wearing armor, but we gotta wear armor, right? Like, it's better to have armor. Maybe we should take it off when it's at low durability. And you gotta clear every floor. Just getting ready.
More firepower.
Got that auto rifle. If you can move so that you can shotgun people in the face, you should. So none of our weapons are buffed, so I might just stick with the auto rifle for now. It's a type I haven't used, but so that it has slightly longer range than the pistol, more magazines and more shots, but probably the accuracy was worse. I don't know. I don't know how accuracy works in this game. Well, I do. It's based on range. It literally says. So nice choice when the enemies are further away. And we use the shotgun when they're up close. But also we run. Run like the wind. And we can probably one-shot. So that works pretty well. Spotted somebody far away, you know what that means. Not sure what that arrow was. Well, I am having fun. It's always frustrating when a run ends, but I immediately started another run and I'm having fun, so I'm not going to complain. And you know, okay, so we'll definitely swap that out. Increased crit chance and bonus damage after kill. That seems very good. We'll probably stick with that rather than the rifle. Oh, and let's go ahead and pick something I realized, and this is a nice system. If we pick up the bonus, it doesn't go away. It's not like turn by turn it's ticking down. We just get it as kind of like bonus HP until we end the floor. So there could be some value potentially in leaving it on the ground in case we end our turn below HP, but if we do that, then that meant we could have just absorbed it with the overheal. So I realized it makes more sense to pretty much always be picking up those bonus health things. And I'm kind of liking how so the grayed out ones are just flavor, I guess. Callisto Mines, elevator shaft. Repair the lift in the Callisto Mines. Decon procedures. Can be initiated via local terminal. But bring a gas mask. Callisto level 6 has a grenade launcher. So that is something where it's like, oh, we're gonna be getting potentially a really good grenade launcher, so maybe we can plan our run around that. I think I'm still gonna go with Survivor, but I think a grenade launcher favors Army of Darkness. Yeah, shotguns and launchers. It also gives a bonus to melee. Huh. So you go Army of Darkness or you go Vampire. If you want a melee build. What did the message say? Callisto Mines needs a repair. Callisto Rift has decon procedures that can also damage you. And then a grenade launcher in Callisto 6. Grenade launcher can still be useful even if we aren't maining it. Ow. Here comes everybody. Oh, that's interesting. I can't use adrenaline to overheal. So... That's a sergeant. Oops. How long until he doesn't have cover? Thought that was another fanatic. See, that's why I gotta get in the habit of actually looking. Got a free shot on me. It wasn't free. But that's also what mitigates that is dodge. Dodge protects... Dodge is higher between moves, so... I'm not sure how you dodge a shotgun, though. Or if that's even a thing. So I guess that's one reason we maybe did want to wait on picking up the health orb, because now we can't use adrenaline. Lesson learned. What's he doing? You can see how they move around. It is hard. Sometimes they just seem to charge. Difficulty am I on? Did I didn't, like... I don't know. Is there even a way to check? You can have a journal? Pistol's probably better. Fire resist and compartment. 2 extra inventory slots. Probably we'll just stick with this. I'm curious about that journal / archive. Do we have the ability to save messages? Oh no, I didn't know that we could do this. Oh no. Ugh, I was complaining about not being able to remember things. Oh my goodness. Well, you learn something new every run, don't you? So that lets us save messages so we can consult them later. I can't believe I didn't think to press A. Well, I can believe that I didn't think to do that. So, transfer to Callisto Rift. getting confused between the last run. Callisto Mines, Callisto 6, Callisto Rift has decon procedures. Make sure to wear a gas mask. Oh yeah, we'll get right on that. I have not seen a gas mask in the entirety of the game, but let's check out this Callisto Rift. I think it's good to hang out. So tough as nails. Is this auto rifle any better? Jovasek auto rifle. It has the Jovasek modifier. Crit damage. So yes, it's slightly better. Watcher gaze. Ah, so that's what Watcher does.
Floor's empty.
Got guys coming from both directions. Got adrenaline ready to go. I think a lot of enemies came from this direction, so let's explore here. Frenzy. Making use of that frenzy. Or however long it lasted. Jovisek shotgun, which adds that crit damage. Okay, so Jovisek is a modifier that does the same thing. It's level 2. Oh. Got extended mag. All right.
Need to reload.
No. Don't go in without your shotgun ready. So this is an... You have an AV2, this is an AV1, long shot. No, I think this is serving us quite well. We'll stick with this pistol. Lucky shot. You've got enemies revealed. I need to pay attention to when that happens. I'm having trouble noticing when we get the red dots on the map. Pipe wrench. That's a new one for me. We will hold off on picking up the orb. That's just cheap. I guess I'll go ahead and pick it up while we're here. Don't have a gas mask, so can't open the gas pipeline. Or we can, but I guess we'd take damage. I don't know.
Watering the grass.
So it can be beneficial to take a moment to hunker sometimes, I guess. Ventilators powering up. I guess that would stop the gas? I don't know. Blister Rift. Cells. Temporary storage for heavy ordnance. Alright. There's heavy ordnance. Oh, is that just gonna fill like the whole area? No escaping it? Maybe I should think about getting to the next area and not exploring. Try to avoid the gas. only so much we can do. Guess that's what the Enviro Pack is for. That's really what the message was referring to. Use the Enviro Pack. Well, my mistake for not doing that. Really took advantage of that frenzy. Interesting. Missing health increases our bonus damage. This is one thing I'm not as clear on, is some of these abilities we unlock by taking other abilities. So we unlocked this and we unlocked Cover Master. Hunker bonus. And aim bonus. I think we'll be moving around quite a bit. So we've taken some defensive abilities so far. Someone hurts you, damage outputs increased proportionally. We don't want to have missing health. It's nice that we get some bonus damage, but if we're low on health, that's generally a bad situation. So I just can't see... I can't see me doing well with this, just with how I'm playing currently. I think this would be quite a change in playstyle. So let's try to take something that is more offense-oriented. Adrenaline gives a damage bonus, but we get it so infrequently. You could get more health per level and get more health from adrenaline. That could be useful, but that's, again, more defensive. Sustain fire with the tactics that I've been using doesn't really go well. Son of a gun might be good, but only if we stick with using the pistol. I mean, not just... We get the crit chance regardless. We take army surplus. It's furious. So there's a few potentially... Or we put more points into Hellrunner. Kind of like that, but I kind of also want something that's going to make us hit harder. I mean, this does it, but yeah, it just kind of... I keep crossing this off mentally. Just the bonus damage. Maybe I'll just take Son of a Gun. Maybe it's better to max out traits first. He'll just keep putting points into Hellrunner. See what it feels like. to have Hellrunner.
No fucking ammo! Reload!
Oops. Don't do that. I haven't been using hunger as much as I probably could. Getting better about using movement. Frenzy is pretty darn useful. So, I didn't get hunger. But I got aim just from standing still. So we really started off kind of the bottom left. This will probably have to be the last floor for this session. Can shoot through each other. I was wondering about that. Not really interested in the revolvers. It shows the AoE if you look carefully when they explode. I honestly was having a hard time gauging that. Just keep hell running. No gas. Seems dangerous. I think I will try turning it on just to see what happens. Maybe it's something we should be doing. How's our helmet? Good. It's the Hellrunner advantage. This last one here.
Who's next?
Okay. Oh, and I guess the top left turned blue when we cleared it. Alright. Take a look over what we've got here. Med station. Definitely go with the head. And let's see what happens when we do this. Maybe we should have been doing this the whole time. Oh, gas floods the area. Oops.
The fucking room.
let's get to the next floor. If we can. Don't really understand how the gas works. It looks like we can sometimes avoid the pockets of gas if we're careful. We have to go in here. Not smart, I guess, turning on the gas. There's something special here. That's why we went down this branch. And that will be something we find out next time on Jupiter Hell. So thank you for watching. It's gonna do it for the stream. Again, thank you for watching. Glad to have a little bit of time to play. Still, that backlog of streams that I need to edit down is building up even more. Maybe this weekend I'll get around to it. And probably will have more time to play tomorrow. So again, thanks for those of you who tuned in, for those of you watching the archive, whatever your method of consumption. And I will see you next time.